I'm using that nozzle to force everything through that real small space. Hey guys, it's Stove Talk with Matt. I figured I'd make a quick video. As I break this stove down, I'll show you how this simple stove was made. All the details on this stove are in the last video. So the insulated pipe, I packed the bartender shaker with this, it's not mineral wool, it's ceramic, insulation that's good to 2,000 degrees. I just packed around, and then it just goes up the length of the bartender shaker. And then the rest of the pipe was just my regular double insulated pipe, a 6-inch stove pipe surrounded by an 8-inch dryer pipe with mineral wool packed in between the space. Okay, that stove pipe was placed on this thing I rigged up to funnel everything through. And looks like 3 layers of 1 brick opening. This kind of box, the first superheated area, looks like it's three bricks high. The second layer, there's 2 layers, that's the ceiling of the firebox. It's different configuration just so everything holds together better. These bricks on the outside go up and down, and these ones go across. It'll be different. The layer underneath will be a little bit different, just better for the structure of it, so gases can't get through. The first ceiling of the firebox, the bricks are just pushed into each other like this, and just shows you that the whole stove is just 2 fire bricks wide. I do love these stoves. And then if you don't include the ceiling or the base, it's 5 fire bricks high at 2.5 inches each per brick to put the wood in. You could easily, for this type of stove, you need a long, thin, and low ceiling firebox, but you could get away with another level, probably 2. If we can go any higher than that, you need the air rushing in very quickly from the front. If it gets too high, you won't have the speed. And this is it. There's no grate, there's no secondary air tubes, there's no tertiary air tubes. People saying, oh, well, Matt, everybody knows how to make this, ain't shit. I cater to the novice and to the person that wants to do it themselves, that might not be a bricklayer and might not be an expert in this stuff. And to just show people, give people ideas how simple this all is if you follow basic principles. I know some of you are saying, this ain't shit. I know it's not complicated to a lot of you. I'm here to serve the novice and somebody who wants to make basically a full-size stove on the cheap. There's a lot of room for wood here. It's each fire brick is 9 inches and then a half, so it's about 30, and a little over 30. And you could, if you keep the ceiling a little bit low, maybe just go up 1 more, you could get away with another. It wouldn't impact the stove if you wanted to load real long thin pieces in, you could go at 1 more fire brick, make a huge low, skinny, and long firebox. I think that would be just fine. When you're doing the U portion of a stove like this after your base, but not yet as high as the ceiling, every other row you need a half. Every other. And fire bricks, fortunately, cut very easily. It's very dangerous. Wear a mask. It's silica sand. You can't breathe that. It's very highly dangerous. But the best for me, a very cheap wet saw with the guard removed is what I like. I like the wet saw, so you don't have to worry about breathing this stuff. You can use a 4 or 4.5 inch angle grinder. I don't think your cut's not going to be as good with a small blade. It can be a little all over the place. They don't really break well just by scoring, with the chisel. They just don't do well that way. So Harbor Freight wet saw, $40. And down to the base, just 16 fire bricks. That's it. You can lay them any which way because they're completely symmetrical to each other. It's a real big advantage to fire bricks over regular red bricks that aren't symmetrical to each other. That's it.